Hello everyone, myself TV Chitra, Head of CSE Department, Arunachala College of Engineering for Women, going to present a topic in IT 8075, Software Project Management. Unit 1, Project Evaluation and Project Planning. The contents to be covered in this video lecture is the 6th topic of Unit 1, Management Principles, and the 7th topic of the Unit 1, Management Control. To start with, we'll see the definition of management. So management is nothing but set of people involved to do planning, monitoring, controlling and setting the objectives. So, management can be defined as all activities and tasks undertaken by one or more persons for the purpose of planning and controlling the activities of project in order to achieve the objectives. Apart from planning and controlling, their additional task includes monitoring the system as well as setting the objectives. So management in general can be seen as a process of setting objectives for a system and then monitoring the system to see what its true performance is. There are basically 8 activities are nominated as management principles. They are planning, making decision what is to be done, organizing, making arrangements for the project execution, staffing, selecting the right people for the job, directing, giving instructions to the employees, monitoring, checking on the progress, controlling, taking action to remedy holdups, innovating, coming up with new solutions, representing, liaising with clients, users, developers and suppliers. There are 3 principal project management processes, which are project initiation, project execution and project closing. Under project initiation, the management has got the role of planning the project activities. Under the process project execution, the management has got the role of monitoring and controlling. Under the process project closing, the management has got the role of organizing the termination review and thereby to conclude the closing of the project development. There are 3 major parameters to be estimated by the management are the cost, that is the total budget required for the project, duration, the total duration for the project required, the effort, the manpower or the amount of work required for the project development. So these parameters are to be estimated by the management. Next is project control. This is represented by using a flow diagram. The flow diagram explains us that from the real world the data are collected and processed, which brings the meaningful information which is inputted to making decision, where the objectives are also inputted, some planning is made, try to build some models, the models is not up to the mark, replanning is done and remodeling is also performed. Finally, the fixed decisions are subjected to implementation. Now we'll see what are the differences between traditional versus modern project management practices. There are 3 basic differences. The first is about planning. In olden days, by using traditional management processes, the planning was not very complex. It was very simpler. Also, the planning was highly predictable. Older projects were highly predictable. Therefore, the planning is not too much difficulty. But nowadays in the modern project management practices, as the project is becoming complex, the planning is also becoming complex. So planning a big product is somewhat very tedious. So the management is trying to output some increments. So incremental delivery is tried to plan. Incremental delivery means initially a product is given to the customers, their feedbacks are collected, and if they are highly satisfactory, that initial product is made the final one. This customer has given some additional feedbacks, means they are collected, developed, and next this second product is released. Again a customer feedback is collected. Too satisfactory now, it is made as the final. If not, again third product goes on. So incremental delivery is sort of planning nowadays. The second factor is quality management. During olden days, by using traditional project management practices, the quality was not very much tracked. The management has a little work on tracking the quality, because most of the customers were non-technical, and therefore they are convinced with the product quality. But nowadays the customers are highly technical, highly aware of the products, and therefore the management has got the additional work of tracking the quality at all intermediate levels of development. Then only the final product will be of full quality. The third factor is change management. By using traditional project management practices, the changes are not at all welcomed in the olden days. Only at the initial time the customers' requirements are collected, they are finalized, and later on after development they will never encourage the customers to change the requirements at later stages or after the product is released. But nowadays it is not like that. At every level of development the customers' feedback are collected. If they suggest for any additional changes, the management is ready to incorporate the new changes in order to highly satisfy the customer. So modern project management practices, they encourages the customers to give feedback on the inputted requirements. Okay, changes are encouraged nowadays. Thank you.